Good morning, Woodlawn Middle School, and welcome back to the WMS News. It is January 10th, and it's a B-Day. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and a code of conduct.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for the code of conduct.
Woodlawn Middle School Eagles are respectful, Woodlawn Middle School Eagles are responsible, and Woodlawn Middle School Eagles are safe. You may now be seated at this time. Today's weather forecast is currently 48 degrees with a high of 50 degrees.
There are no new announcements for today.
Now for our quote. If you believe it will work out, you'll see opportunities. If you don't believe it will work out, you'll see obstacles. Wayne Dyer.
Now for today in history. George Foreman was born January 10th, 1949. He was an American boxer who twice was the world heavyweight champion from 1973 to 1974 and 1994 to 1995. When Foreman regained the heavyweight title at the age of 45, he was the oldest world heavyweight champion.
Now for our words of wisdom.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Good to see all of you on this wonderful Wednesday. Thank you to our morning show crew as always. Well, we're here and we had a 2-hour delay. We have not had one of these in a while, so we're going to go over the schedule with you. Ms. Lichterfeld?
So teachers, just make sure that you follow the schedule that Mr. McFadden sent. Students, after block 1, we are actually going to block 3, so that's something important to remember because 6th graders, you're going to go to lunch, and then block 3 will move into block 4, and we'll finalize the end of the day with block 2. Remember not to move until we make an announcement, so we will transition by announcements today, and if you have any questions, just let us know.
Yes. So again, it's a B day, so after we do the morning show, we're going to go to 1B, okay? And then after 1B, we're going to
3B.
block 3, or a lunch, okay? And then we'll go to block 4, but in the middle of block 4, we'll make the announcement to go back to 2, all right? So that way we still get in all of our classes, but because we were delayed, it's just a little bit different. We got that, everyone? Mm-hmm. All right. The Lyric Theater group will meet today in the library beginning at 3:15, so you're part of the Lyric Theater group, and make sure that you have a ride home at the conclusion, which I believe is 4:15, so make sure you have a ride home. And speaking of that, we love for you all to participate in our after-school activities. We do have after-school activities today. I know a few of you were asking, so yes, after-school activities are on. But if you are participating in those, you have to impress upon whoever your ride is. If you're not a walker, they have to be here on time. It's not fair to our teachers that they have to stay later waiting for you to be picked up. We just can't leave you by yourself. So they're waiting and they need to get home to their families. All right, so please make sure if it's a parent, older brother or sister, or someone that's coming to get you, an aunt or uncle, that they are here on time. And many of you do that very well, but there's a few of you who are waiting for all the time, and we don't want to say that you can't participate because you're being picked up so late. So please, let's be respectful of our teachers' time, who's volunteering and want to stay and sponsor these clubs. All right. Okay, we're going to have a great day, but of course it's a little short because we've already missed 2 hours, so we need to be as focused as possible. Friday. Does anyone know what happens this Friday?
It rains.
It rains? Okay, it might rain again. Yes. Yes. I see his hands in here. Sebastian?
The end of turning in grades?
End of turning in grades because the quarter ends next Friday. Thank you, Sebastian. So, yes. Have you been checking in on your assignments? You should not have any missing assignments. Missing assignments count as a big fat 0. Big fat zeros bring your grade, your overall grade, all the way down. And as I said to your parents, some of you are failing classes simply because you're not turning in assignments. And that's not right. So please check with your teachers. Today is a B day. Turn in whatever tomorrow, A day, because they have to have time to grade it because the end of the quarter is next Friday the 19th. Monday we're closed because of Martin Luther King observance. Next Friday is it. So be on the ball. Okay. I'll turn it over to Ms. Lichterfeld.
Well, speaking of grades, today's words of wisdom deal with responsibility and character. So from the time we are small children, our parents, grandparents, caregivers, and teachers try to mold us into successful and caring adults. Even in kindergarten, we are taught simple rules for living. Share with others, don't hit, and put things back where they belong. These rules are meant to help us develop our character and to become responsible and productive citizens of the big world. But in the end, there's only so much those around us can help to do to shape us. We have to pick up the ball and run with it. We have to decide our own character. A young Anne Frank knew this. Listen to these words written in her diary while she hid from the Nazis during World War II. The final forming of a person's character lies in their own hands. So today, remember this, scholars. In the end, each one of us must choose to be responsible, caring, and trustworthy. It is a choice no one else can make for us. With something to think about, this is Ms. Lichterfeld. Make it a great day or not, the choice is yours.
I am Dr. Archulus. I love each and every one of you.
That's all for today, folks, and we'll see you all the next one. I'm Samira. Have a wonderful Wednesday.
We're now moving to 1B.